Hey guys, it's us. We're in the Fleming-Neon area in Letcher County in Kentucky. One of our viewers, Tom, told us to drive to the little town of Neon. So that's where we're going. This area is already just what we're seeing is total devastation. Here goes literally a army of state road vehicles. So that tells you the condition of the road on up there. We'd actually come up this way and we turned.
My goodness.
Oh my goodness. Folks, I think we turned just in time. I don't think there's a road much further up the hill from where we was at. Jesus.
I think up in
yeah, this is like I said.
I think that goes on up into Hyman.
That says Skyview Park there, so the locals have idea where I'm at. This is all underwater now. We're getting back down into where it was all underwater. Every bit of it. These folks have lost everything. You cannot send too much help. Tree on a power line. The water came up so fast. You told me a story that you had read on Facebook or somewhere about the lady that woke up and felt for her phone.
Yeah, she woke up around 5 o'clock that morning. She woke up around about 5 o'clock that morning because the dog was going like barking and just would not stop, and she reached over to get the phone, the light off her phone, and she stuck her hand in water. She woke up with water when she reached down, and they did everything they could and got their animals and got everything out and went to neighbors.
Wow! Look at this. That looks like a church, and it's just picked up.
Oh my
It's
goodness!
just picked up and set across that ditch. Can you imagine what the water was like?
Devastated.
This is in Letcher County.
This just breaks my heart. I just
This is just one community.
have no words.
This is just one community in one county. Remember, everybody, this goes on to many counties, but there's five very affected ones: Letcher, Perry, and I don't have time to list those, but there's 5 counties with this level of damage. And Perry County is what everybody said about it. It's just they've lost like over 70% of their roads there, and you can't believe how high this water got.
And the worst of it, we can't get to because it's just highly.
And we don't want to get in the way of anybody's
way.
Like that road crew back there.
We're just getting the outer parts of this, right?
Like that road crew.
Yeah.
Well, this community was right dead in the middle of it here.
It's devastating.
Yep.
And all this stuff is just heartbreaking.
My God. Look at this little stream did this.
Yes.
This little stream
All that was under the water.
rose up in a matter of, from what they're telling me, in a couple of hours, and did all this damage. This little peaceful stream you're looking at right now become a monster.
Absolutely.
This isn't far from Whitesburg at all. It's not far from the Harlan County line. You go north from here and ultimately the biggest town you'll find is Pikeville.
And to imagine they've been working and cleaning
Yep.
most of this,
Yeah.
and it's still so much work, so many months of work.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, there's the people coming to help is spread so thin. There's surprisingly few of them in any one area. Surprisingly few in any one area. There's water out in the road here.
That poor community there is all evacuated.
It's in a bad way.
That got
It can't
hit
be
really
open
hard
now.
right there. That's awful.
Yeah,
It's really awful.
yeah, that trailer park over there, just
So sad. I just don't
well,
know.
it's hard to talk about
It's-
it.
there's no
it
words
is
to
really,
describe what you see.
truly
It's just
hard to
heartbreaking.
talk about it. You know, you got to be careful about driving through here because you don't know where there was a stop sign that might be gone. We're doing what we can. It's a drop in the bucket compared to how big the disaster is, but God knows what you're doing. And somewhere, what little thing
They need
anybody can do.
everything.
Yeah, somewhere there'll be somebody grateful for it, that it
Yes.
helps.
Absolutely.
Look at the dirt scraped out of the road.
Yeah. Yeah, this was
Sediment.
under a lot of water. You've actually got stuff hanging in the power lines. It was so high.
But looking at that little creek right now, you wouldn't know that it did all of this.
Oh my goodness.
We're driving through the flood zone. It was over the road. Here it is. We'd be in water or underwater.
You can see the dust everywhere. It's
Yeah.
all where the water was.
All these folks is evacuated. and
Yeah.
leaving.
Yeah.
My God.
It's awful.
Yeah. Now this is the little community of Neon. Five miles per hour. Well, folks, we're getting into stuff. It's just too
so
hard for me to look
heartbreaking.
at.
I
Yeah.
can't handle it.
5 mile per hour
So
speed
bad.
limit.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Can you even get through there?
Yeah.
I don't think you can.
I don't
Yeah,
think
you
we
can.
can.
Up there and turn.
There's piled up water there.
Oh my goodness. They lost their towns. It's so sad.
There's gonna, you don't turn right here.
I'll move it.
Come on.
Just go on out a little bit. You got to.
This is horrible.
Folks, I'm gonna turn here. This is as far as I'm gonna go. This has got to be the worst disaster this little community of Neon has ever seen. I can't imagine anything being worse than this. There just isn't a Neon. Now my wife can't talk. She's broke down in tears looking at this. We're just gonna let you look, seeing what you can, bring yourself. You see, there's hardly anybody here doing much. There's just not enough people. Look at the old Neon Theater there, if you can see it. Anybody knows my channel knows I love old theaters, but oh, Lord have mercy. You know, this isn't just loss of property in this town. They still don't know how many people's been killed in this.
There's so many missing.
They're still looking for people.
God, the whole building's collapsed.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I wished we could do more. I'm so sorry to see my little mountain communities I love in a shape like this. Like the gentleman said in my last video, we are mountain tough. And Lord help us, we have to be through this. No water, no electricity in a lot of places. Looks like they got it. They're busy right here trying to restore it. That's what they're doing. Folks, as we're leaving Neon, we'll end this video.
Pray for these people.
Pray and do everything you can. And this, you know, this would be awful if this was one little community, if it was this little community. I know I keep saying it over and over in these videos I'm making, but there's so many more places like this that's hurt this bad. There's just not enough people to do the work. There's not enough people to help.
They can't do enough help.
No, they can't. Our viewer Tom, that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, sent us this little 20-second clip of him driving through Neon not long after the flood. The streets are still wet with mud. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Tom, and giving us permission to use it in our video. Folks, my son was just saying to me that the main streets in a lot of these little towns are so historic. They was built long ago, 20, 30s, 1900, 1800s. And they was built when the towns was doing much better financially with the coal boom. That they'll never be the same. They're lost and gone. Those humans beings right now are lost and gone that will never be back. And that same person will never be on earth again. And they're lost and gone in this, and we don't know how many. We love you guys. Pray, help. There, my wife is she can't talk right now. You okay?
Yep.
She broke down in the town back there. We had to get out of it. We've done what we can. We're doing what we can. What little it is. Everybody, do a little bit. I keep repeating, but you see how much they need help. It ain't that nobody's helping. It's that there's so many places that needs help. It's spread thin. Anyway, we love you guys. We appreciate you for helping us and praying for us back here in the mountains. And God bless you. Bye, folks.
Bye.